He is only there. He's only there to nuke the bosses. That's it. There's no other reason to be carrying a black mage around in this game other than just to nuke a boss. let's be honest. Really. And hello everyone, and welcome once again to Final Fantasy. I am your host, Nicodemoscain, and for the entire year of 2017, I hope, let me put that little caveat on the back of it, I hope we shall be celebrating 30 years of Final Fantasy. Not the 30th anniversary. I got corrected. I corrected myself last night, as a matter of fact. I was sitting back thinking, no, it's been 30 years. A 30th anniversary would be starting from the year after it came out. So this is only the 29th anniversary. But it's the 30th year for Final Fantasy. It's 30 years old. There's a difference. Trust me. So anyways, again, I'm your host, Nicodemoscain, and we are playing Final Fantasy from the Final Fantasy Origins collection on the PS1. This is Final Fantasy 1. I think the last time we were in here, we were in this cave. This is the Terra Cavern. Yes, that's right, Terra Cavern. I totally forgot what this was called. But we were in here and we found out that, oh my goodness, we are way too outmatched to be in here. This cave basically handed me my ass and then some. So I said, you know what? We gotta grind. We gotta level up and grind. And hopefully we'll be okay. As you can see, I am level 17, level 16 on some of the others. I really wanted to get up to 18, because I think this is episode 9. I'm pretty sure this is episode 9. And I think what's going to happen is we're going to double the level for every episode. That means that level 9 should be, we should all be level 18. You know, episode 10 should be level 20. You see how I'm getting this. And I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility for me to be able just to grind out those levels. I just have to do it. And that's very hard to do when I work 8 hours a day, have to drive 45 minutes both ways, you know, not to mention editing and just general life crap. So it's hard for me to do, but I'm going to try to see if I can do it. I'm trying to get as many of these episodes out as possible. That way I can spend my weekends grinding, and hopefully we'll be able to get somewhere. Maybe we don't have to. I don't know. All I know is we came into this cave and we got our asses handed to us. And that's because I didn't realize that over on the left-hand side, let me go over here. Hopefully I don't get hit. Over here on the left-hand side, this whole section on the left-hand side, and I do remember this from the original game, that whole section is nothing but hill gigas. And it's intentionally like that. It's every single step you take on this side of the screen, it's a hill giga fight. So what I did was I got smart, and I went out and I bought 99 potions, I bought all these sleeping bags. I came in here and I just ran up and down that little area like 5 or 6 times. Every time I'd take a hit or every time I'd finish a fight, I'd come back out and I'd get everybody back up to 200 health. And then I'd take, step to the next fight, and I would just do that again, and I'd do it again. Eventually you get that pattern going. And it's very easy just to sit there and go back and forth and just grind out the levels. This will probably be where I grind out some of the levels for a while now. The Hill Gigas give pretty good EXP. They give very good gil. How much gil? 22? I was up to 90,000 gil. And I went out and I bought myself a bunch of stuff. I bought some new magic. I bought some really good swords, some really good equipment. All those potions. I mean, I've bought. Let's see, multiply that by 4 because I did this 4 times. So what was that? 400 plus potions. So I've been through it. I've been through this a couple times. So I think we're able to manage this cave. I don't know. We'll see. Here's a good fight to test it out. Minotaurs, nice. Okay. And I've been sorting out the way that I fight enemies a little bit different too. I'm trying to make sure that everybody gets a shot in and nobody's wasting any potential shots. What I mean by that is, for say, if Raph gets a good shot in, like if he hits somebody for 90 HP and it's like a 100 HP enemy, it would be a waste for Leo to hit that same one for 150 something HP, because that's just a wasted hit. So I'm trying to spread out the amount of hits that we give out to enemies. And see, this is what I did. I would just come in and it didn't matter. As soon as their HP dipped under 200, I just got it back up to 200, and then we were good. But I'm trying to play smarter. That's basically the best way I can describe it. Where were we going? I don't really remember, because all I did was, well, I did kind of go around on the first floor. Oh my god, look at all these cobras! Holy crap! But I did kind of go around on the first floor, and I did kind of see what was in here. I think I went into a couple of doors. I picked some stuff up. There wasn't much. There really wasn't. And it was just, it was a lot of, feeling it out to see how far I would have to level in order just to feel comfortable doing these fights. Because when I came through the last time, man, I didn't feel comfortable at all. I felt like I was getting my ass handed to me. And I was, because I was not ready for it. It was not a good time. I had to... It was not a good time. If you don't level up your character, you're not going to have a good time. But I realized that I had to level up. I couldn't just keep doing what I was doing, maybe get a level here, and then do like an episode, and then get a level there, and then do an episode. No, I have to make a plan that I have to have so many levels before we think about recording. So from now on, I'm going to try to see if I can gain at least one level, if not two, before I start recording on the next one. I can't promise that it's going to happen like that, but we're going to try it. So now we're on the second floor, B2. I'm going to hug the right wall. That's what I always do. I hug the right wall. Ogre Chieftain, please. That's a one-shot kill. Or should be a one-shot kill. Jesus, guys, prove me wrong. Holy crap! And he only gives 70 XP, but he gives like 300 gil, dude. Kill those things like 1,000,000. You'll be rich beyond your wildest dreams. Tarantulas are poisonous, so we gotta watch out for the poison. But see, I've been spreading the love around, and I do it based upon where everybody is positioned on the screen. That way, I know that, Leo's taking care of the top row, and Raph is somewhere in between, and Mike is somewhere in between. Don is going to be practically useless no matter what he does. That's just Don. That's the way he is. He's only there to nuke the bosses. That's it. There's no other reason to be carrying a black mage around in this game other than just to nuke a boss. Let's be honest. Really. Did hit another antidote here, but it's like the same reason that you would drag a white mage around. A white mage is only there to heal you during a boss fight. All the rest of the time, you're hitting potions. That's all it is. So it's really one of those things where it's like, there are some jobs that are just useless. You're relegating these guys just to be in the background and just to be experience hogs. That's all it is. That there. Now, as far as a thief, I don't know why we can't steal yet. I don't know if he only gets the ability to steal when he's a rogue, or whatever the next because I think it's there's a certain point in this game where you get the ability to level your character to the next class, and I don't remember what the classes are. I know the fighter, I think, or the warrior turns into a... Or am I backwards on that? Warrior turns into a knight. The black mage turns into a black wizard. The white mage turns into a white wizard. Red turns into a red. I think the... was it a monk? I don't know who it was. He turns into something I do not remember. It has been so long since I've played up to that point in this game that I am lost. I am absolutely lost. And I am still not looking at the strategy guide. I actually have the strategy guide upstairs by my nightstand because I kept saying, you know, I want to read it. Just to... Oh, I hit the wrong button. Damn it. He fled. That Cobra was so scared. Now, see, that's a wasted hit. See, there's no reason for Don to hit that for 12 when Leo's hitting for 100 and something. I mean, even though Don won't kill it, you're still wasting that 12 HP. So it's, you know, that's part of the whole trying not to waste hits. And I get, oh my god, troll. What the holy shit. Look at this guy. That's like Raggedy Ann's like distant cousin. It kind of looks like oh, what was the name of that movie? Had the guy that played Jaws. What's the name? Grog, Gret. Mystery Science Theater did a spoof of it. I can't remember the name of it now. That's what he looks like. He looks like Jaws from that movie. Alright, so, man, tangent, Jesus, alright. Wow. You don't hit for anything, do you? Yeah, that's right, you just keep hitting me for 3 HP. You quit hitting me for 26 HP, you son of a bitch. He is hitting so hard now. I got Leo, oh man, I don't remember the name of the damn sword. I'll have to look at it whenever we get done. 208. God, he's hitting like a monster. I would have laughed if that was the last 7 points. And I've had it happen before where, oh god, 432 XP. Nice. I've had it happen before though where the black mage got the last shot in. So what is the mithril sword? Yes, 40,000 gil. Oh my goodness. You want to talk about dropping a whole bunch of cash on one sword. That was it. I don't even know what's down here. I don't know anything about this area. We got werewolves, warg, wolf. Yeah, I know. It's that kind of day. But it's been fun. Leveling this damn game up. I spent almost all of Saturday just walking up and down that side because I had a problem. I'm recording this way early, breaking down fourth walls, but I have been having so much problems just trying to get episode 5 edited and put up. It should be out by now. It's probably been out for a week by now. But I had so many problems just trying to get the damn thing to process and edit. It was just such a pain in the ass. I don't know what it was either. It was just something about, for whatever reason, at 2 minutes and 49 seconds, and if you actually go back and watch the video, it's still in there. At 2 minutes and 49 seconds, something happens. And the sound goes blank. But whenever I was processing it, it was completely cutting off. Oh no, I don't want that. I don't want the antidote. It was completely stopping the video. Whenever I would put the vocals on top of the video, it was just completely stopping the video. So it was skipping ahead like 2 or 3 minutes, and I couldn't figure it out. I rendered it a different way, and I put it back in there, and it didn't work. I used a different program, it didn't work. I did everything I possibly could, and nothing worked until I finally took the raw video, posted it to YouTube, ripped it back off of YouTube, and then put the vocals over it, and for some reason it works just fine. I don't get it. I don't get it. I know I've said before that I am working on the biggest piece of crap laptop in the world, and oh man, it shows. Holy smokes. Alright, where are we going? What are we doing? We're still going down. God, there better be something down here. There better be a payoff down here. Nope, there's a payoff, alright. Oh, Jesus, there's a payoff, alright. Holy crap. Oh, man, I hate whenever they fill the whole screen like that, because I'd start thinking, oh my god, I could die. Something could happen, I could screw this up completely. And then that's it. Game over, you know? End the story. But while we're doing this, I figured to talk about some more about Final Fantasy. I have no clue where I left off, what game we were talking about. I know I just finished Final Fantasy 15. And I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm just going to say, wow, what a roller coaster. For anyone that has finished the game, I hope you had as big of a roller coaster ride as I did those last couple of chapters. I mean, holy smokes. And I've heard some people complain about it, but some people don't like it. They just could not get into the ending of that game, and I don't know, I can kind of see why. I've heard some people's arguments about it, and yeah, I mean, it's, if you were expecting one thing and got another thing, sure, yeah, I could see how people could be upset about it or pissed about it and not like it. But honestly, for me, man, that game, man, I just roller coaster. By the time it was all said and done, I texted Angie B. She was upstairs, and I was down here playing, and I had the door locked because sometimes the dogs like to sneak in whenever I'm trying to play. And I texted up to her. I said, they are... Oh, yeah, these guys. These guys are protecting the treasure chest. I did get a couple of the treasure chests upstairs, and had to run into a couple of these guys. They're kind of pushovers. I mean, you know, more than 200 HP at least. But I texted up to her and I said, I'm right at the end of the game, and the game is making me make a choice on something. Again, I don't want to. Leather shield for this level of enemy. You're giving me a leather shield, you bastards. But 5,000 gil. God, that's nice. But I texted up to her. I said, man, the game is making me a choice. Or making me make a choice. Right before the last boss. And I said, it's breaking my heart. It's absolutely breaking my effing heart. I can't take this right now. And I got through the game. I got through the fight. And the end credits are enough to... That goddamn song. they played Stand By Me again, and they rolled the credits, and it's just it was gut-wrenching. Just, I mean, I'm sitting there, and I've become more emotional as I've gotten older. I can admit that, I've had my cry several times on several different things, on sometimes stupid stuff. Celebrities dying has been getting me. Certain celebrity, like when Leonard Nimoy died, I cried at work. I broke down into tears, so much so that the people at work were just like, "Are you okay? What's wrong?" I said, "Leonard Nimoy's dead." I said, "I don't know why. I just can't help it. It hurts. It hurts so bad." But But then, like, you know, a couple years back when the Ultimate Warrior died, that was, it took a good week of watching the WWE, you know, specials and all the programs and all. You know, and all the Remember the Warrior type stuff, and it finally got to me so much that I sobbed like a baby. I mean, I absolutely sobbed like a little baby. You know, and I get it. You know, I've been such a hard ass for so long, and I'm getting older, and I understand that, you know, sometimes you gotta let that shit out. And video games have been hitting me pretty hard too. The Last of Us got Angie B more than it got me, but I felt it. You know, I felt that emotion. I felt the emotion that she was feeling, pretty much. So it's been one of those things that, you know, inside of my heart, you know, I feel those emotions now. And so I was sitting there during the credits of Final Fantasy 15, and tears are just streaming down my eyes. I don't want to attack him. I am man enough to say that yes, tears were streaming down my eyes. I wasn't crying. I wasn't sobbing. I was just tears. That's all I can say about it. Just tears. Just, I couldn't stop it. It was one of those things, and, you know, your heart's twisted, and it's just. But it was a beautiful moment. I mean, it ends on a somewhat beautiful moment, and, you know, it was a hell of a thing. Let's just put it that way. It was a hell of a thing. Again, I don't want to get into spoilers. All I can say is there is a gut-wrench power bomb at the end of that game. And by God, you take it. You take it like a champ. Then again, some people may not like that. I don't know. It just depends on how emotional you can get. So the Pisco Demon, which is the Mind Flayer, which is a much better game, or much better name. Pisco Demon. Jesus. Pisco Demon sounds like a mascot for a gas station. Pisco. You can't hold any more of this item. I bet you any amount of money it's either an antidote or a sleeping bag. It's a sleeping bag is what it is. Alright. Well, so much for that. Well, at least we know where there's a sleeping bag. Shit. Pesco Demons. But now that I'm done with Final Fantasy 15, I can move on. I said this year I'm going to make sure that I get one game per month. Because last year, 2016, I was up and down on jobs, and I wasn't able to get the games that I really wanted to get. And it was one of those things where I was just like, dude, you know, I have a fairly decent job now. I'm making a fairly decent amount of cash. I have to get some games. And I said, this year, every month, it's a brand new game, and I'm playing it. I don't care. It's just going to happen. So, now that I'm done with 15, I can move on. I found a potion. So, sleeping bag and a potion. It's ridiculous how high a level this damn dungeon is, but they're giving me such a low level crap. But I have several games waiting on the back burner that I just haven't played yet. So, you know, once I platinum Final Fantasy 15, which I'm going to platinum Final Fantasy 15, I have already decided that it doesn't seem like it's that bad of a platinum to get. So I'm going to do it. That's all there is to it. But I figure we also own World of Final Fantasy, which Angie B is playing right now, which I would love to record her, but one of our headphones unfortunately dropped out on us, which sucks. Oh man, I didn't heal him while I was out. Shoot. It's alright. They can sit there and hit him all day and they're only going to hit him for one. I mean, come on. And I wish they would too. I wish they would just keep hitting him and letting him tank hits. I mean, it's, you know, he's doing so well at it. Just keep hitting him. Why not? But we had one of our set of headphones go out, so we can't really record the both of us on PS4 anymore. We have to go get a new headset. I just haven't. We either haven't had the money or I just haven't done it yet. We want to get a good set, you know. But I figure World of Final Fantasy should be next. I got to play a little bit of it on her character, and it's fun. I have to say that it is a fun, you know, cute little game. That it doesn't seem like it's all like, you know, you can't judge the book by its cover on that one. You know, it's a really deep, fun game. Yeah, it's Final Fantasy Pokemon, but you know, what did you expect? It's Final Fantasy Pokemon. There's nothing else I can say about it. But I'll definitely be able to get to play that hopefully next month. It's either going to be that or I'm going to finally get around to playing WWE 2K17. Got that one too. It's like, god damn, man, I just haven't been able to play these games. It's ridiculous. Of course, then I've got the Final Fantasy stuff, and I am so tempted to start playing some of the later Final Fantasy stuff. I know I said in the last episode or the episode before, probably both episodes, that at work I get to listen to music, and all I've been listening to is Final Fantasy music. So, I'm going this way. So it's been non-stop Final Fantasy music for me. And it's gotten to the point to where I'm like, I am almost fiending for like Final Fantasy 7. You know, or anytime I hear like a Final Fantasy X song come on, you know, it's like, I gotta have this. So there's a part of me that's starting to think that, you know, even though Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy X are so far down the line, that, I don't know, maybe I should record them now and just, you know, that way I'll feel like I'm getting to play something, you know? And maybe down the line I won't have to worry about actually playing it. I'll already have it recorded, and that way I can play other stuff, because I know there's other games coming out this year. That friggin', what was the name of it? The one with the robots and the redhead woman. I don't remember the goddamn name of the game. That one, though. That one's one of them that's on our list. There's other ones, too. Yeah. I don't really remember what most of them are. I just know I see the commercials every now and then, and I'm like, dude, we gotta have that. Are we really coming up on time? Holy crap, man. We have been spending forever and a day in this damn cave. I'm just gonna start killing these guys. I may wind up having to stop this video and then start up another one right where we left off. I can't believe how big this cave is. And I really don't even know what the end result is. I don't know where we're going, and I don't know what's going to be there when we get there. So I was wondering if we would wind up having episodes like this where we would just have something that was so big that we couldn't fit it all into one episode. But that seems to be the way that we are going. So are whites worse than ghasts? I think they are. And if so, then we'll have our heavy hitters hit them. Which is Leo and Mike, and boy, they are some heavy hitters. Well, okay, not that heavy. Oh no, the paralyze. I forgot that these guys can paralyze, and there we go. Now it's just become one of those things where it's like, God. Now I just have to hope that, you know, not everybody gets paralyzed and they can just sit there and hit me until I'm dead. But I may wind up doing that. I may wind up cutting this short, and then I will pick this up almost exactly where it has ended. And we will go from there. So I'm going to go ahead and do my outro here, I guess. I'm waiting to see if he gets paralyzed. I know, I'm so bad. But I thank you guys very much for watching. I have been nicodemoscain. This has been Final Fantasy 1 on the Final Fantasy Origins collection on the PS1. We're playing through the entire Final Fantasy series, maybe, through the entire year of 2017, in celebration of 30 years of Final Fantasy. Yet again, not the 30th anniversary, just 30 years. But it is my absolute favorite video game franchise, and I have so many stories to tell of Final Fantasy that this is what I wanted to do. I am practically dropping everything else on the channel just to play Final Fantasy for one whole year. Maybe more. I don't know. We'll see. So, if you are enjoying what I'm doing here, then feel free to leave comments. Feel free to hit that like button. I said it before that, you know, the YouTube programs those in there into the website. You might as well use them. I mean, you know, it's just wasted pixels if you don't hit it. But definitely hit like if you're enjoying it. Leave a comment. I'm going to start saying that before we do anything, just to see if it'll get you guys to actually do it. But leave a comment and let me know what your favorite Final Fantasy is. Let me know about your Final Fantasy memories. I like hearing other people's memories and stories about Final Fantasy. Not just Final Fantasy. I like hearing stories about people's love of gaming as a whole. So feel free, leave a comment. Let me know. And I will talk about it. We'll share it, and we'll go from there. But definitely talk about Final Fantasy stuff, because again, this is the 30th year, 30th birthday. It's not an anniversary, but it's definitely one of those things that, like I said, I am absolutely in love with the whole franchise. I've played almost every game. Well, I've played every game at least once. The main series games I've played at least once. As far as beating them, no, but we will. This is going to be my year where I can say, you know, I've beat every single Final Fantasy game. So, you know, there's going to be that. But definitely, let me know. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, because that's going to be the only way you can get notifications to know whenever I'm putting these out, if you like it. If not, there are plenty of other guys that are doing the same exact thing. I thought for sure that I was original in doing this. I should have known better, because there is no originality anymore, especially with me. But if you don't like what I'm doing, go find some of the other guys that are doing Final Fantasy playthroughs. I know they're out there. I actually watched a couple, and some of these guys are pretty funny. Go find those guys and check them out. Definitely support any YouTuber that you know. But other than that, I'm going to stop babbling, because I am babbling now at this point. And I'm going to keep fighting my way through this for a little bit. When I get to something interesting, then I will start recording again, and we shall see where it goes. So, thank you very much once again for watching. I am nicodemoscain. This has been Final Fantasy. I wish you all well on all your future endeavors.